to myself like, okay, these, I know what shoes they are. They got black. God, those were the shoes with the black on them. Got it. Like, I remember instantly what shoes they were. Thank God for me color coordinating my stuff. Like, people be thinking I'm crazy, but like, everything for a reason. So I'm finna go in with my soft touch cleanser. Hold on, let me move my face out of the camera. I don't know if y'all can see that, but my soft touch cleanser. All these products that I make myself. And my face done dried up, y'all. But regardless, like, okay, so I know what shoes are missing. Cool, got it. Now, I was like, so then I'm like, okay, something's missing from my table. Because like I said, I had everything stacked up against the wall. So I knew something was missing from my table. But like, I didn't know what. Because like, I just knew that it was in like a bag. It was in some type of bag. Everything else was in boxes. But this was like in a bag. So I'm like, okay. It was something in a bag. When I remember, he was like, you can just call, you know, whenever you remember. Okay. So I go to take a shower, and I'm on FaceTime with my mom, and I'm done with my shower at this point. So I'm on FaceTime with my mom, and you know, I'm just going through like how everything's so crazy, how the officer was like talking, you know, it was like cutting me off, like, how you gonna talk to me crazy, like I ain't got the right mind to slap somebody right now. And y'all, my trash can is in my laundry room. You get so bothered with me. My trash can is in my laundry room at this point. So when I go to put my clothes in the dirty clothes, cause like I said, I'm OCD, so like as soon as I take my clothes off, I'm organizing them by color. I'm putting the whites with the whites, the colors with the color, whatever. So I'm noticing like my trash can's gone. Yep, my trash can's gone. So I was like, what? They stole your trash can? Like, yeah, they must have used it to carry everything out because they took a lot of stuff. So, y'all, it was just like, yes. So, naturally, when you get out the tub, what you want to do? Put on lotion because your skin dry as I don't know what. That's when it hit me. Bath and Body Works. Yep. Took me to Bath and Body Works. Oh my, I was like, I wanted to clean up because the officer had came by and he was like dusting fingerprints and stuff. So it was like black little soot, like dirt. It just dust everywhere. So I wanted to clean up, y'all, but I was just telling, look, man, I'm so afraid to clean up. I told mama, I said, if I clean up and I find one more thing missing, I swear to you, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I just stopped cleaning up at that point because I was like, if I find one more thing missing, like, I'm just gonna go crazy. So my mom was like, okay, when I get off, me and your brother gonna come over there. She said she was gonna bring me a camera or whatever the case may be. And because my mom has cameras at her house. So she was like, she's gonna bring me a camera, one of her cameras that she really don't need, and she was gonna let me put it in the one window that you can access, that way I can angle it to like see the door, and that she was gonna stay the night with me, you know, because I don't have a gun, which I'm definitely getting, but you know, I just like, yeah, she just was gonna stay with me because, you know, what if they come back, whatever, thinking that they don't, you know, they don't know that the police been there or whatever, they might try to come back or whatever. So she stayed there with me. She brought her gun, she brought her camera, whatever the case may be. Okay, I'm going in with my rose water terminal. I'm trying to hide my face, but like, let me just zoom in. There we go. Going in with that. So yeah, so we set the camera up. That way when I go to, and I took off work the next day, but when I did go back to work, you know, I wasn't worried about not being able to see who come to my apartment. So yeah, y'all. And honestly, like, that was, I didn't notice anything else was missing, you know, beyond that, until later when so like after that day, I just ended up staying, like, I didn't even spend the last 2 weeks at my apartment. I was staying in my mom's house for the next 2 weeks until it was time for me to like get ready to move all my stuff into, I moved all my stuff into the storage. I let the office know, hey, I'm not abandoning my apartment, I just don't feel like my things need to be there. So they let me move out, you know. Whatever. Okay, y'all, this is my moisturizing face oil. I don't have a label on this, but see, it's real pretty. It got the gold flakes and the flowers. Ugh, I wish y'all could see. There you go. But yeah, so I moved myself into a storage and I just stayed in my mom's house for what I thought was going to be the next 2 weeks. I had an interview with the job that I'm currently working at, which is out of state. So, you know, I just needed to hear back. I was just staying with my mom until I hear back from them before I got a new apartment. And then they called me and was like, oh, you got the job. Then I had to break my lease. So I just stayed with my mom for what I thought was going to be 2 weeks. And then, yeah, my lease was up, you know, whatever. And just like the detective, he seemed to be like trying to help me as much as he could, but I mean, even he kind of just like was like, screw it, gave up, you know. He decided not to pursue it any further because he was just as confused. Like, he would be calling me with information and I would be like, but like, he knows my story. The manager was saying the exact same thing that I said, you know, like, so when he questioned the painters that were downstairs, the women, and he asked them if they seen anyone. He said that they admitted that they climbed through the window. So I'm looking at him like, okay, so that wasn't a red flag. Like, I'm questioning him like, that wasn't a red flag to you? Like, what? He's like, well, yeah, well, basically because they admitted it, if their fingerprints come back, I can't penalize them on that because they told me that they went in there. What? Like, what? Like, do you not hear how ignorant you sound? Like, I'm just getting so frustrated because I'm like, there is no way somebody is going to admit to me that they climbed through the window of an apartment that they had access to get the key to, and then all of this stuff goes missing on the same day that you decide to climb in the window, and I'm just going to say, oh, well, I can't penalize you because you were honest about climbing in the window. That's the type of justice system that we have in Mississippi. That's why them police know that they can't come to our city acting a goddamn on fool like they be doing, killing all these black folks everywhere else. Don't try that sugar honey iced tea down here in Mississippi, cause it's gonna be World War III in Mississippi if them police officers kill somebody. Like, cause y'all, out of all the police, like, just officers in Mississippi, period, just like the dumbest, bro. Like, stupid, like, just dumb. Like, ooh, I feel bad for the good officers that are out there because I don't experience some good ones, but ooh, for every good officer that I've met, I can name you 10 ignorant, stupid, just as confused as a dog without an owner officers out there. Like, just like, so I'm like, yo, Lord, hey, God, like, yes, sir, I need you, like, please get me out of this stupid, ignorant state with these stupid, ignorant people who don't, like, it's not like I'm asking this officer to do any more work than he already get paid to do. Like, figure it out. That's what you get paid. Like, I shouldn't have more information than you as an officer. I'm not even talking, like, you're interviewing everybody who work in the complex. I'm talking to you and the manager, and I know more about what happened than you. And you the detective. Let me wear the badge. let me figure this shit out. Cause you ain't getting it. Like, when I say upset, y'all, it's like, God. I'm questioning. I'm like, Lord, why me? Cause like, I'm not a flashy person. I don't have people in and out my house. Like, when my friends want to hang out, I go to their spot. Like, I don't have people come to my house. So for, you know, like, just like, that makes it even more, that makes it worse, because like, I know whoever came in here scoping, because like, none of my neighbors probably know I had a MacBook. Like, I'm very, like, when I shop, like, I don't be flashy with the bags, like, I'm on social, like, I just don't, on social media, MacBook, like, I don't do that. So for somebody to steal from me, bro, it's like, you was scoping, like, you came in here watching and looking. When you came and checked the water source in the bathroom, you saw the camera. And you went looking through my dresser, because my other camera was, like, my camera wasn't out. Like, you went through my dresser. And I know you was searching because you lifted the clothes, like, you moved the clothes. The camera was hidden. Y'all, when I say, like, oof, God had to work with me on them, because I had a lot of questions. Like, dang, like, all I do is go to work, go home, go to school when I was in school, go to church. Like, I don't bother nobody. I don't hang out. I'm not a bad person. Like, you ain't gonna find me just like doing a bunch of drugs. Like, I just, or drink, you know, like, just always out drinking, flashy, posting up. Like, out of all the people that I'm seeing like flash money on social media, show their chain, like, you know, just showing off, trying to flex, and somebody like me who don't bother nobody, work hard, young, got their head on straight, somebody like me, I'm the person that get robbed. Like, I really like, yeah, like, I was questioning God for sure, because I just, man, like, I try to have faith and I try to do right, and it's just like, I can't catch a break. Like, I just can't catch a break, bro. For every one positive thing that happened, like, a million bad things happen. Like, I'm exaggerating, but like, y'all get what I'm saying. I don't know, like, I just was like, wow, so like, should I really be a good person? Because like, shit, like, I don't care at this point. Like, if bad things are still going to happen to me to this magnitude, like, I get like the occasional bad day, or sometimes you're not feeling your best or whatever, but like, people, so much bad going on where people are intentionally trying to hurt me. Like, I can't, like, I can't keep up, because people get, at some point you're gonna get tired. Like, at some point I can only hold so much, and then it's like, I can't go downstairs and pimp slap the painters and hold them at gunpoint and make them tell me the truth. Like, I just can't do that. But like, so like, I have to leave all of that in the hands of the detective. I have to leave it up to the people who see something to see something, say something. Like, it's just out of my hand. Like, I can't control what people do, and like, people are not gonna be honest. Like, as much as I would like to believe that there are a lot of good people in the world, there are a lot of bad people in the world. Like I used to, you know, I'm not a person that I just assume the worst from people. Like, I let people prove to me who they are. But when this happened to me, I understand why somebody could walk around in the world and question every single person, because like, there are a lot of bad people out here that just do, like, it's so easy for you to just like work hard, save your money, and get the things that you want, but you rather steal. And like, that's so much more common than I think people like really really understand. So I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I went into like I was like, man, I don't even want to do YouTube no more, because like I didn't feel like buying another camera. Like, I didn't want to buy another camera. I said screw the MacBook, because like that MacBook was something that I really wanted, and I saved, like, you know, I saved up for it. Like, I never buy myself anything. Like, I always treat other people or do more for other people than I do for myself. So like when they took that MacBook, it was like they snatched something like super important to me, because like that was just evidence of me like treating myself and working hard to get that, only for somebody to come and take it without thinking twice. Same with the shoes, same with the camera. Like I looked at that camera for a month and a half before I bought it, and I bought it while it was on. I ended up deciding to buy it right when it was on sale. And you know when people take something from you and the insurance people gotta reimburse you, they're gonna reimburse you what you paid, not what it's worth. Or the only way they will reimburse you what it's worth is if what it's worth is less than what it retails for. This camera retailed for $629. I bought it for $429. So of course they're gonna give me $429, because that's what I paid. They're not gonna give me the retail value. So when I buy the camera again, which I did, I took an L on money, because like I ain't gonna get that money back. Like I have to pay, and I have to pay more this time. So yeah, then the insurance people like, oh, if it's a theft or a burglary, it has to be forced entry and yada yada yada, or else we're not gonna reimburse you. First of all, if somebody stole something, if it's a theft, it's a theft. It don't matter if they knocked on my door, I opened the door and they bust in, or they held me at gunpoint, or it doesn't matter if they broke a window. Like, if they came in and stole something, then it's theft. Like, you can't say, oh, forced entry. Like, it was somebody who had access to the key. So it's my fault that somebody that works for the apartment complex decided to come in and steal my stuff. Now I can't get my money back, y'all. It was just like a bunch of BS was coming at me. I'm like, yo, I can't with this being a good person. Like, I am so tired of being a good person in life, to people, or in life, and like just so much just be going on in my life. Like, I had a whole spiritual talk with one of my best friends. It was a whole thing, y'all. It was a whole thing, because it's like, I can't, sis. Like, it's just, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I struggle with that one. But oh, please believe, in this apartment that I got now, cameras, because who, like, cameras, period. The maintenance man say he coming, bet I'm looking at every camera. Like, now I have to like go out my way to be, I don't know, y'all. Just, whew, I can't with people. Like, the world is crazy. Oh yeah, but that's just a summary. That's the full story, but that's like a summary of how I feel, like how I'm expressing to y'all how I felt. I felt that like times 100. Like, I was livid. I didn't have no appetite. I didn't trust nobody. Like, I just was angry, sad. I was like questioning God. I was like just really hurt, you know, because like I'm just, yo, don't know, I wish I could just like explain my whole life to people, so that people, because like I'm pretty sure somebody out there like listening to me tell this story like, bro, you got robbed, you gonna get that, you could get it back, you could get it, like it's not that big of a deal. And you're right, it's not that big of a deal. I can always get it back. Like, I didn't lose my life. Whatever, gosh, I didn't lose my life, okay, cool. But like, when things happen to you numerous times in life, and like, you know how like something small happens to you that may disturb your day, but you can get over it. Like, it's never something small that I can just get over. It's always like major things that happen to me in my life. And what ticks me off about it the most is like, it always be because of somebody else. It never be nothing that I did. Like with my whole accident, I almost died, and it wasn't like I don't know how to drive, or I wasn't paying attention, or I was texting. Like, it was because somebody decided that they didn't want to pay attention and they wanted to run me out the road. Like, so I almost died because of somebody else. I get robbed, not because I'm a flashy person or I talk about how much money I made, but because somebody out there was not satisfied with the life and the things that they had, and they didn't want to go work for it. They just wanted to be lazy, and they felt like they just want to steal. Like, it's not because of like something that I did. Something that I did. When I do stuff and it come back on me, it don't be like this whole like big ordeal, because I take very calculated risk. So when I mess up, it'll come back on me, but like not at some grand scale, but like, y'all, oh my gosh. And this is like the second time that I have relied on the justice system or police officers to do their job in a situation, and they failed to do it. So yeah, like, I'm just sick of these folks. Like, you get paid to do your job. It's not like you out here working for free. So why not just do your job? Like, I'm confused. But then I was about to go on a whole nother rant, but yeah, that's it. I'm wrapping this video up because like the feelings are coming back. I gotta get ready for work. What time is it? I ain't even. Yeah, it's gonna be time for me to go to bed soon, honey. Soon. So, good night, YouTube. That is my routine with my Dashantii Cosmetics product. I think that the link is in my description box below. If it's not, I'll definitely put it in there. July 10th, y'all. Be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready. Yes, your girl got products, honey. Products coming. New look. I got shampoo, conditioner, hair oil. Y'all seen my little skincare line. Okay. What else I got, y'all? What else I got? I'm pretty sure that my camera cut off on me. Cause like, if you sick of me talking, just say that. Nah, but yeah, I think maybe y'all got a couple shots of some of my products, but if not, it's okay. I'll be doing a YouTube video where I like go through and explain like each product. I'll explain the ingredients, what each ingredient is for, how to properly use it, how many times you can use it, whatever. Like, it's gonna be a whole spiel, and that's gonna basically be like how I promote. Because you know, like how a lot of products have like the ingredients on the back and like instructions. Well, I have all my ingredients and stuff on the website, but like I'm gonna do video instructions on how to use it, and that'll also probably be kind of like where a lot of my views will start to come from. So yeah, and that may help me grow my channel a little bit, because like if they come on here for a product, they might come on here be like, oh, she got the stuff, let me watch her run her mouth. So here you go, girl, I'm running my mouth. But All right, YouTube, it's time for me to go to bed and pray for getting myself angry again. So I love you guys. Bye.